he created 2 playlists on YouTube demonstrating his theory. I watched it and none of it made sense. Let's, for example, look into this part where the Pyramidion was supposedly being put into its position. The model is that you have wooden enclosure around the last tip of the pyramid where you can position Pyramidion using barges and pieces for the Pyramidion to float. But there's a problem. How is wood gonna sustain that much of water? Because let's say the pressure is 1 ton per square meter, which it is far way more than that. Everywhere it increases linearly from 0 at the surface to maximum at the bottom. So the total force on that wall is indeed very extreme and basically cannot withstand that much of pressure on it. Especially that even wood in Egypt is scarce. And which I try to tell him, I'm sure that you know that Egypt exists in the desert where water is extremely scarce, no rain, nothing. And even the water is annual. There are even years where the flooding is not abundant, like maybe the years before or after. So water is extremely scarce, plus wood is extremely scarce. And how was it anchored to the pyramid while containing tens of tons of water? The foundation is very organized, yet it's so weak because it has no evidence. And that's the point I have. There's a problem that isn't whether 1 meter of water can push on wood. It can. The problem is whether Myers' proposed structure for this theory has an archaeological and engineering basis at the pyramid's apex. But what I generally like, the dedication this guy had for his theory. Yet, when I looked into it, it had no evidence.